How y'all feeling today? Y'all
What's
good,
happening, man? What's happening, bro? Yes, sir.
I love to hit it. Let me get
Happy
you.
Sunday to y'all. Happy Sunday to the world.
Yeah, happy Sunday to
Trying to
everybody,
tell you.
man. You know,
Cut the meat down a
Sunday.
little
End
bit.
of the week, man.
Even though it's been a rainy one, but happy Sunday. The sun shine a
Hope
little
y'all
TV.
got some rest in the rain, man. Coat it up, whatever you want to do.
Okay, you know it make you go to sleep. You know that.
I'm trying to tell you.
Recuperation. Yeah, and please hydrate while you recuperate.
Thank y'all so much for coming back. We here again. Out the way is the podcast, all right? We out here literally out the way doing things we supposed to be doing, all right? We're on the path we're supposed to be. These are my brothers. I'm Indigo, a living, breathing, walking example of the third eye in the flesh. Got my boy Paperman, Squirt Alert, and of course, Pollo Poppy. Both words. Stop playing my man, all right? If y'all been tuning in, we always have different subjects as well. Tonight's no different. We're going to do another subject. My boy picked the last one last week, so now we're going with Squirt. What you guys talking about
Hey,
today?
man, the topic for tonight, man, is what is success to you? Okay? What is success to you?
What is success to you? So, I like this topic. We've been stewing on it for a couple of days. If you want to go ahead and start it off, you can do it because there's no normal format that we have when we're doing this. So, go ahead and talk to us about your topic and why you picked it.
Why I picked my topic, what is success to you? Actually, man, my big cousin Tyrone, man, had really put a big perspective on it, man. Success to me is being able to wake up, you know what I'm saying, go outside and do whatever it is that, you want to do within the means, you feel me? You're not trying to go out here and be like the Joneses, but you're doing what it is that you would like to do, you know what I'm saying, what you need to do as far as like for you and your fam, you know what I'm saying, what you got going on. That's what success is to me, man.
Go ahead, but go next.
Man, I should have stewed on it harder, but at the same time, like Squirt had a real good definition. I would, to not like word for word what he said, properly prioritizing my life or your life, and then being able to take what you have in your mind and your heart and manifest that with proper priority as well. That's success. And it's tiers, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of level, they both success, but it's levels to it. Like I can be succeeding very well in this one area of life, but then not performing so well in another area of life. So when the priorities is right and you succeeding in the priorities, I feel like that's for me success. And it's hard to attain sometimes. It's hard to attain.
What's success to you?
Man, just really like overcoming obstacles and accomplishing goals, man, set. You know what I'm saying? Not even say set, but accomplishing goals, things that you want to do for yourself and stuff like that, man. Like, if you can go from 0 to 100, man, that's success for me, man. Like, if you can went all this time without a license and went and got to a license, bro, that's successful to me, man. If you said, man, you was gonna cut the grass today, you got the grass cut today, that's success, man. Like
So
you
little
did,
things,
like it's the little things, man. You ain't got to go so big, man. Like like one of my biggest goals, I could say, like I'm trying to work on, which is something that's gonna take time, cause you know what I'm saying, it take time to reach your goals, man. So I'm trying to get a house, man. You know what I'm saying? So the day I get a house, I'm gonna feel like I succeeded. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that.
you know what I'm saying, just accomplishing things, man.
Man, y'all both out here got some good examples. Well, for me personally, success is what you make it. Kind of like what y'all been saying to piggyback off of it, because to be honest, it's 8 billion people. Let's just stop, you know what I'm saying, get a little practical for a moment. Of course, everybody's not going to think the same, you know. Of course, everybody's not going to succeed the same or whatever success means to them.
Right.
Because we've figured out that there are some people who are content with what's going on, where they at in life, who they networking with, how much they making. It's okay.
Right.
And they feel that way. But when you get around people like us who are ambitious, you know, we've seen wins, we know what winning looks like, you know, we know what true success feels like.
Right.
Just to go on the road, you know,
Yes,
do those
sir,
type of things to actually gain notoriety, to network with people on a certain level. It really feels good. For me, you know, I've been successful in entrepreneurship for about 6 years. You know, I've been going strong since 2017, going into 2018, and I think I'm successful. It's just, you know, I got the money to match it.
You think
My
or you
bank-
know?
You know what, you're right. I know I'm successful.
Aight,
I agree with that.
then.
It's about the
Aight,
vibration.
then.
Let's speak everything good to us. I know I'm successful because I continuously do.
Right.
Still get up with that you know, let's make something happen.
Right,
Let's create,
right,
you know,
right,
so,
right.
I like this topic, and for me, that's what success is. Continually getting up, knowing you have to go create something.
Yeah.
Because once you create something, it's gonna cause you to want more. You
Right.
know what I mean? So,
Right.
with that being said, yeah, let's go on for some. Or should we transition into what
Okay.
are successful things in your life?
Okay.
Should we say that you've accomplished
All right. Well,
that allow this mentality to manifest?
well, for me being successful, first of all, bro, is actually, you know what I'm saying, coming here to Alabama, you know what I'm saying. Shouts out to y'all Alabamians, you know what I'm saying. Welcome in this Georgia boy, you know what I'm saying, on these roll tide, you know what I'm saying, waves coming here with these dogs, you feel me? You see it on the hat. Okay then. But but really being able to manifest, you know what I'm saying, what I put out there, what I spoke into existence for myself, and being proud of where I am now, you know what I'm saying. I still get discouraged about things at times, but it's a successful thing to have people and peers, you know what I'm saying, in your life to remind you of the things that you have and what you are doing now. You know what I'm saying? As far as like when bro was saying setting goals, somebody put me on setting aspirations, because sometimes we may set a goal and we don't accomplish it. We can send ourselves into a state of depression or feel like, you know what I'm saying, we wasn't successful, when in reality we really was successful, you know what I'm saying, because we are doing it at the end of the day. Someone told me, you know what I'm saying, they say plan your work and work your plan, and know that, you know what I'm saying, a plan is not gonna always fall through. You see what I'm saying? Someone else told me they were like, what she said? She was like strategize. No, they were like strategize, prioritize, and execute. Strategize, prioritize, and execute. And when she said that to me, it hit, you know what I'm saying? Because if you think about strategy or what being strategic is, or just strategizing period, and you prioritize, meaning like you start to think about things and put them in a certain perspective, and when you execute, meaning you do it, that's success.
Is that where that came from in your name and your business? That's
What?
strategic?
Man, nah, strategic, hungry, raw, you came from, bro, like actually the actual animal, bro. It's very strategic in how it does things. It have to look out for prey, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. It has to do things to keep its young, you know what I'm saying, secure, why it go out and hunt and stuff like that. So it's just being strategic, you know what I'm saying, and being hungry, hungry like I want it, you know what I'm saying? Like dude was saying about I forgot the football player name, man. I think it wasn't Warwick Dunn, it was with Warwick Moon, but he was like he might not have been the strongest. He might not have been the fastest, but he was the best at what he did, and how he became the best. He was hungry for it, bro. When I say raw, meaning like that's being real, you know what I'm saying, authentic, and you is being the person you are, because all of us are different people.
What's different?
It's
Like
the-
different
yeah.
right there. You wanna go next? Go ahead. What let you do next? What's in your life for the most part that you can feel that has been a success story or a success event that has built your mentality of I'm already successful?
I feel like, man, I done overcame every obstacle that's been thrown my way, bro. I can't say everybody done been through what I done been through or whatever, but I done been through the worst of what can possibly come, and I'm still here. I'm still the same me. I've kept the same character, the same things that I went through, somebody else went through it. Took them through a certain type of depression, or it like put them in a headspace where they felt like they couldn't get through it, or you know what I'm saying. I can say like some people done actually took their own life away. You know what I'm saying, and I ain't never let anything that ever came my way like fully discourage me from being the person I am or getting to the places I feel like I need to be. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I done overcame everything, and it's just like I still remain me. I ain't never switch up. I ain't never like change my character or tell somebody or talk down to somebody on this situation, because at the end of the day I know like I made it through, so you can make it through. So yeah, same OP, bro. Like it don't matter what it is. Like I'm gonna be me to the end, to the grave, and it's like I know. And like shout out to my Dukes, man. I just know ain't nothing stopping me, bro. She raised me like to keep going. Like, just keep going, man, no matter what it is, man. Where there's a will, there's a way, man. You can make it through.
I like that, and that's really a good mentality to adopt. If y'all if not really paying attention, it's like he was saying, he believed in himself so much, and that's really all we're trying to get you to do when we give off motivational speeches or motivational podcasts or whatever, any kind of information that we choose, especially on this platform. Energy. Yeah, energy for sure.
Don't accept defeat.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard for some people, and I get it. A lot of us are raised, we are the product of the environment we're raised in, and I get it. Some of us don't have the two-parent background home. Some of us don't have the financial stability that we have in the home. Some of us don't even know where our next meal is coming from. I've been in that situation before,
But one thing about it, you can make it out that environment.
Yes, with the mentality, but not everybody is strong as a lion. Not everybody has that heart. But when you hang around the people, when you actually start striving and thriving, I guarantee nature or life will make a way for you. Go ahead, Nick.
What's successful in my life right now?
Oh, no, not necessarily in your life right now, but, throughout life, throughout your life, what successful events have happened, a successful person, anything that you would deem successful that would have allowed you to have, manifested this mentality that you have for success,
What made you successful right now, bro?
Okay, I like that too. My head, I'm trying to use all the words.
I don't want to repeat what y'all said because what y'all said is so much to it. But like on top of that and like gumption and pushing through and man, grace for real.
Okay, then,
Grace and favor.
Yeah.
If I'm keeping it.
There's some grandmas out there. There's some praying grandmas out there. Bro.
Grace and favor, bro. Cause Squirt said we all different, right?
Yes, sir.
And everybody's circumstances are very different, right? And who am I to say how I would behave in another person's situation?
Right.
But my situation is my situation, man.
Right. It ain't no better than mine.
And that wasn't a choice. To a degree. You make your choices, of course, but like the grace and favor that you get out the gate is what we was talking about before the show, but just like behave in authenticity with what you really have access to. Otherwise, you move into ignorance,
Right.
Like to not utilize all your tools, to not utilize all your knowledge, your access, your resources to achieve what you're here to do, or what's on your mind, what's on your heart. That's operating less than, and that's what's not successful. So, what's made me successful is like the mustard seed. For real.
Having that.
I get down, bro, and it's like sometimes it's like you don't have a reason to. I can't even call it a good reason, but you get down. But it's like when you want to get almost like intentionally weak, what's kept the success going is just like that little nugget that remind you that like, wait a minute now, I'm not subject to my circumstances. I'm a circumstance maker and creator, so you got power and some authority on you, and like you gotta know that it's not like a maybe. You gotta know that, and when you move in that little, this is what I've seen, it's what I've experienced, but the effort forward will be met. It will be met with another opportunity to go to take another step.
Right. Because what this right here said, no, an opportunity is never lost. It's just found by someone else, And
the only times I've been really, really down or felt really unsuccessful was the times when I was not trying. I wasn't trying to my standard.
You weren't putting no type of effort.
Every person has their own standard for performance.
Right.
And how can you feel successful if you're performing less than what you know you're capable of doing?
Right.
And so, and the times I feel successful is the time I put my best foot forward.
I like that, bit.
And I've had time, and sometimes you half-ass yourself, and that's self-betrayal.
And to be honest, you right about that because when I was in Omaha and I was managing this artist, and I always bring this up because these are the little nuggets in life that I look back on. I'm like, I was learning. I was actually gaining some intel to make better decisions. And I always tell myself, like, is this really the best I can do right now? I mean, it is because I'm putting it out, and I'm actually doing something I've never done before. But you know, me being a perfectionist or wanting things to be perfect, it's never enough for me. You know, and I'm getting to the point now where I'm like, okay, nothing really has to be perfect as long as because in the world we in, you got to produce stuff. You got to put stuff out, put music out, put videos out. You know, you got to be on social media. You got to be out. And the more content that you create and put out continuously, consistently, guaranteed, you're going to kill the algorithm. It's just that, can you put out 10 videos a week? You can do it if you break it down, because it's really about 2 videos a day, and you can have a day to rest. You know what I mean? Or maybe 2 days to rest if you really want to grind and put 3 videos out in one day. Right. And what I mean by video, I mean like shorts. Every platform, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, has shorts. Pinterest. You can create shorts with your cell phone. You don't need the cameras like we got around here and stuff. And that's what a lot of people are failing at these days, because it's easy to do the TikToks. But are you transferring that information and that content from the TikTok to your YouTube so another audience can see it? Right. To your Instagram so another audience can see it. Yeah.
And that lacking in that department.
Well, it's because you have to do it all by yourself. I'm in that boat, and I've been doing it for so long, brother. That's why I need y'all around me, and I'm glad that y'all are actually helping with the vision of the media, because we all have information to give off. It's just the fact of doing it by yourself sucks. Yeah, you can't have a relationship by yourself. You can't do schooling by yourself. You really can't pay bills by yourself, you know, because you got to have a job to go to get the money in order to go to.
Boy, that's a different.
So it's like you have to really think in this level of, okay, what I'm doing is okay. It's good. It's not perfect, but I'm going forward. Like you were saying, you know, I got that mustard seed, got that faith. I'm never going to let anything, you know what I'm saying, bring me down. Living in abundance is really what we're trying to say. A lot of people can't do it. They got that pessimistic mentality of I'm beat down, you know, lack of self-confidence. And I really attack those people, and I shouldn't, because I'm like, how can I have all this confidence, but you not? And that's where this successful mentality comes from. This is the reason the podcast exists, or this subject on the podcast exists, because we feel this way. Yeah. Why can't more people be like this? Yeah.
My spirit wants you to do better.
I'm trying to tell you, and as much as I don't like to, people say I raise my voice, but you know, I just talk loud, and my voice projects, and I talk with my hands. Right. So they're like, it feels like I'm coming at you. And I apologize.
But that's how they receive it.
Yeah, I agree. And sometimes I do not do my best to be like, that's how they receive information. But I still have to be compassionate enough to know that, hey, maybe I can tone it down some.
I feel like that's the best thing to do, though, because that means I'm letting you know I'm that direct with you.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't trying to pass through you or let it come in one ear and out the other ear. I'm trying to hit you direct, right there in your heart and your soul, to where you going to really think about it, because it go from your heart to your brain.
But you know what, at the same time, too, though, bro, with that, what I learned, too, bro, is honestly, before you start off, whatever you're going to start off, is telling the person, like, hey, look, I know you may want to receive it like this. I'm not in control of how you receive it. But I'm not coming for you. I'm not coming at you. I'm solely giving you my opinion and saying to you what you have shown me or what I see for myself. Now, if it's anything that's different than what I'm saying, then please correct me. But don't take it as I'm coming at you or coming for you.
A little disclaimer.
And that goes so far though.
Yeah, because it's still a taking.
Because there's so much space and opportunity for somebody to misinterpret your intentions. Yeah. No matter how clear you say what you say. Yeah. We talked about this, I think, episode 1 or 2, about the filters that people, their experiences and what they run into with how people speak to them and what their motivations and intentions are for speaking to them. Yeah. So even just doing that, man, like
he's saying exactly the mouthful that you're trying to say, but they took that one thing out of that, triggered them, and then that's the only part of the conversation that they got.
Cut off right there. They went mute. Yeah.
So it's like it can feel like an extra lift, but it's really the least you can do. The least you can do is express your intentions before you. If you know you're about to get into something that could be kind of sensitive, express your intentions, man. And if after that they still can't take you at your word,
right.
You
done your part. You said your piece.
Yep. In the restaurant industry, we call it the sandwich method. You know, we say something good first. Well, we say something positive toward the person about their actions. Okay. And then we present the problem.
Oh.
After you do that, you give him some more good stuff. Yeah, you set up the bad by giving a little bit of good positivity, some encouragement. Then you do a little bit of what the problem is, because obviously we have this conversation because there's disagreements or there's a disconnect. So what needs to happen is, because it's levels to delegating. I promise you. I talk to my managers all day, every day. I'm not watching the employees and my coworkers when I'm at work. I'm talking to the managers. And it's not on some. Me trying to be they buddy. I own a business. I want to know how they work, how they're running this Fortune 500 company just by delegating with lower level managers. How are you doing this? Because to be honest, that's all we got is a specific type of delegation of the standard operating procedures, a delegation of the people who are actually working for you. Because everybody got their own agendas when they at work. They don't really want to do what the job say do. I've been here before. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna do it my way. This works for me. It might not work for you. So when you're met with those type of energies and mentalities at work, you're like, damn, I'm trying to do good. Well, my coworkers won't get on the same level. And it's just like playing sports. Coach said it all the time. You're only as strong as your weakest link. Some of y'all riding coattails. Cut it out. We ain't riding coattails no more. You got to go put your own work in so you can feel what it's like to actually be in specific situations, to feel the heat, to feel the pressure, to get cut. To feel, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way diamonds are made.
I feel exactly what you were saying when you were like, when the setup, when you bring up something good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's called the sandwich method.
Yeah, because see, at the end of the day, a lot of people, when you just start bringing it to them, they're looking at it as like, well, damn, you don't see nothing good within me. You know what I'm saying? You don't see no good in me. All you see is the bad, you know what I'm saying? But then how you brought it up, like, look, hey, I see you doing this right here, but let me tell you, you know what I'm saying, what you missed out on or what you can do better. You know what I'm saying? I like that setup, the sandwich method. I like that.
That's what it is. Oh, we don't keep it too long. I feel like that's actually some good stuff, but we're not gonna close yet. Let's talk about one more thing when it comes to success, and that's making it practical. What are you doing that is literally like, every day? Because for me, it seems, because for me it seems, frivolous, but I get up and I meditate every day. My room's got to be clean. My bed's got to be made. Dishes, like no dishes in the sink. Like as long as my environment's clean, all right, boom. Now there's no excuse for me not to get something done. And that's when it comes, like, that's a real success thing. So it's like, bruh, you got videos to edit. You can actually go shoot content. I can go network with one of y'all and shoot some music. You know what I'm saying? Anything when it comes down to your business, or if you're trying to really make it, you can get it done if you start making excuses and start building better habits. Start doing things that you're not comfortable with. Becoming comfortable with being uncomfortable. We said it before. We can keep on saying it because that's the other side. That's where real success is. A lot of these people who you see are successful actors, entertainers, pro athletes, they did something they didn't want to do. Because I'm telling you, playing football, bro, for 12-something years just to get to the NFL, you're like, can I really do that? Yeah. If they motivated, and you got all this competition. Yeah. I played in Division 4 in Alabama. I played in Region 4, Class 4A in Alabama, and they got 7A now. Not to mention they got Division 1, 2, 3 when it comes to football in college. And then they only got 32 professional teams. So we start breaking these numbers down in percentages. I'm like, bro, am I really going to make what I think I'm going to make? Am I going to make it? Is it worth me doing it? That's a stretch.
Put my body through this.
Working the career. So when we talk about being successful, we're talking about practical things. So me cleaning my house is one thing that really puts me in a clear state of consciousness. When I had my dog, I would walk my dog. I get my steps in. I walk a mile every morning. I'm doing my best to get back into my my cardio stage where I'm feeling good no matter where I'm going, and that comes from me working out every day. Getting my breath work in. But that's what's practical for me. Clearing my space out first, make sure all my emails is done, getting into my office and making sure, hey, you ain't got no excuses now. It's time to get to work. So, what about y'all? What are some practical things you can give to people that you do every day that you're like, it's routines are beginning to form, you know what I'm saying? And it's healthy routines too, healthy, positive routines.
Man, mine is still very aspirational right now. I'm a less routine person than I would like to be. Mm-hmm. So the one that's consistent. A good day, me and P go on a walk, and we get a good solid walk
And
in.
it's therapeutic, bro.
Not a rushed one where I gotta run and then we got a meeting to get on or something like that for work. But like, I'm up at a decent time. I'm outside. I can get some sunshine. I get some exercise. He handled his business. So now when it is time to go to work and get active, I can consistently do that without having to stop the flow.
And all that you've done, bro, you got your therapy time out the way. You talk to God, which is nature.
Yeah.
For y'all who don't know who God to me is nature. You got your companion, who you live with, who you got to make decisions about. You taking care of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got your health in. You don't walk. So it's like you done took care of a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
really, with that little extra time getting up early. And that's probably what you can tell everybody. Just getting up at a consistent time early. I'm still a 6 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock person.
That makes my time. And to your point about the things that get accomplished in that time, but like having that, I done had a moment with myself, undisturbed. I had a moment to talk to God, undisturbed. I had a moment to get some exercise, undisturbed. You know, and then for me, like now it's like the opportunity. It's like alley-oop. Okay, you got the first thing done, NBA Street Volume 2. You know, Game Breaker. Like you got that first. It's in the air. Like how many times can you keep it going to get right?
And that builds the success. Go ahead, Johnny.
Man, he done got up here with the playing with me good, boy.
We know he heard you talking about him, talking about being practical. You want to go next, G?
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah, what's something you do every day that's practical that you can give to the people?
Man, what I do every day, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Shouts out to my boy Paper over there, man, for blessing me and with my daughter, especially with the dog, bro, because I be dog, boy. That doggone princess will get me up.
Shout out, Princess.
I'm talking about you hear that tail go to tapping on that cage, bro. She like, hey, I don't know what you got going on, but I need you to use the bathroom right now. Yeah. So 9 out of 10, I get up, cause like for work lately, bro, the last past 2 weeks, bro, I've been getting up. I don't care what time I go to sleep. I'll be up by like 5:30 in the morning. And like I have to force myself to lay back down and go to sleep. But by like 9 for real, man, Princess is up, taking her outside to let her eat and stuff like that. I might let her stay out there and run around or whatever, get her exercise, cause you know I can't move too much like that. Not too much.
Not yet anyway.
Yeah, bro. She be out there. She let me know she ready to come back in. I let her back in. We chilling. She might want to chill in her cage, or she might come out there and chill and lay down with me. You know what I'm saying? Me, if I got some dishes in the sink from what I made, cause it ain't like I make a lot of dishes and stuff.
Like me.
You go wash some clothes or something like that. You know, clean up my house, get it back right, man. Getting back at my normal routine. Cause normally my behind, normally get up and go to work if I'm on days. You know what I'm saying? The nights I sleep in, but I'm up by like 9 o'clock anyway, bro. So. Like I said, and
is next to godliness.
yeah, that what they say, bro. But
If
me,
you are clean, you can think better.
oh yeah,
The way it
another
is.
thing too, bro. Educate myself when I get up. So while most folks may be on the TikTok looking at the stuff, I'm looking at educational things that I might not have heard. Or I go and look it up for myself, or I send it to y'all and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I be sending all type of stuff like that, cause I be wanting a topic to talk about. You know, somebody gonna give me some feedback on something, bro. Somebody gonna say something. You know, but that's successful to me, man. Being able to get up again and do what it is that you not only need to do, but what you for real want to do in your time. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, just in your time. Tear it up. Dope. Tell her, you ain't keep it Pete? Okay, bet. Stand on that.
Go ahead, Paper. It's your turn.
Man, I say for me, man, like just consistently trying to like, for one, make a way with this music. For one.
So you getting up rapping every day?
I ain't gonna say I rap every day, but I do something considering rap every day or some musical every day. If it ain't either I'm doing it or I'm talking about it.
Artistically.
Like just trying to keep myself focused on it in a sense to where it's just like, all right, cool. Even if I ain't just necessarily behind a mic today, I might have jotted down a couple, like a little hook or something, or I'm working on something with him. So like we get on the phone, chop it up. How you doing this morning? Woo, all right, how you feel about this on that song and whatnot? Like just trying to stay consistent with that, and just so like even like with Squirt too. Like I been to talk to Squirt every day. You know what I'm saying? Like just on some like random, like we'll get to talking, we'll chop it up about life in general. So like just being consistent with the people around me that I know like that genuinely like care about me and like want to know what my mental state is and stuff like that, and I want to know where theirs is and stuff like that. So it's just like just trying to keep that routine and trying to be there for the ones that like I guess like expect me to be there too. You know what I'm saying? Like answer the phone when I need to, cause like I got homeboys who ain't here no more. They out of town, so it's like when they call, I miss the call. Like I know they feel some type of way. I done had them like, man, dang, bro, you ain't answering the phone. Like, man, bro, you know one thing about me though. If I ain't answer the phone, I'm doing something. But I'm gonna get back to you. Even if it ain't the same day, I'm gonna get back to you because you still in my miss log.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when we chop it up, we're gonna chop it up. We're gonna get to where we need to be with it. You know what I'm saying?
like
So
it.
I try to just stay consistent with stuff like that.
That's huge, bro, because it ain't got to be your siblings either. It needs to be somebody you care about and who cares about you, who cares about your well-being.
Family, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't all about you. Who can to you, who have your best interest in mind.
Yeah, that's what family is, because that's very huge, bro. Somebody that you can call every day, be like, all right, hey, how you doing? What's up? My mental's all right. I'm straight. I just got to go to work today. Hit me up later. Let's chop it up. You know what I'm saying?
What though, bro, one thing I do learn though, you know what I'm saying, man, when you sit down and listen to people, bro, you never know what you could say to a person that might give them that extra push. Just calling somebody saying, hitting them up saying, what's happening, bro? How you living, you know what I'm saying? How your mama and them, bro? How you doing, my boy? You good? Just doing that, bro, sometimes, bro, it means so much.
Man, have like it be like we on the same path. It might be two different situations, but it's like they borderline the same thing. So it's like I might say something that clicked to him, he might say something that clicked to me. And he be like, dang, boy, you said a mouthful then, boy. Like, yeah, you could have hit a nail on the coffin if you had not had a hammer.
And to make you feel better, because you're like, okay, then, somebody with me, and like, somebody in there with me together. You know what I'm saying? We in this together. And that's a good feeling to be at. Man, y'all done really gave me some good information tonight about being so. I can take a lot more from y'all, not just, just being around your artistic side, but it's about how you think. You know, that's really what this topic was about. I'm really glad you picked this because success really is subjective. Yeah. A lot of people are successful already in their own right. So it's like, I get it.
Yeah, you can have money and not be successful.
As a matter of fact, a lot of people
You
have money and not successful.
You really could have just won a scam.
Yeah, and
You could have won a scam. I didn't get to try. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have scammed with you. Cause get what? Then I'd have made another move, and then I could have been a little bit more successful than you.
Yup.
If that's how you look at it, if money is success to you, it's like, hey, however you got it is how it is. If you work for it, though, I understand. That's successful. Like, if you went to school, you got your degree, and now you making $100K,
Yes.
$200K a year.
That is-
Hey, bro, that's successful to me, bro. I want to be just like you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I like it
saying?
because you went through something
Yeah.
and you didn't give up.
College is a challenge. For sure.
Bro,
Definitely.
before we leave, I definitely said that, because high school's cool. I went to a smaller school. Some of y'all probably went to a bigger school.
No.
I went to a school that had 400 people
What?
total. So when you go to a school that's got 1,600 people, bro, it's scary. I promise you. It's already a junior college.
Bro, I graduated 60 out of 200 of us in my class.
So he went to a small. I had 85 people in my graduating class.
I
I had a lot of people in my graduation.
Whoa.
Like
No.
you said, but we didn't have as many people graduate.
Yeah, see,
We probably had
100 something out of probably 4 type thing.
that graduated.
Like,
It's
but
crazy.
that was like on like in that class too. Not saying like, you know what I'm saying. We had like 10th, 11th, 12th grade in that school, but the class was probably made of like 400 something, and then like only 100 something
That's crazy.
graduate.
That's crazy. It's about your exposure.
But you know, when it come down to that part, just not even say that, but you gotta think like in our age group, we went through the ACT and then the exit exams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, they ain't gotta worry about that exit exam. I know too many people the exit exam took them out.
Did my bro.
Like,
'Cause they
you
couldn't
had to go
pass
get
it.
your GED because you couldn't pass the exit exam.
Once you fail like 2-3 times, they want to take it again.
Yep. You got like pretty much what I think like you had like a year after like your senior year, like outside
after that
of
one,
being
yeah,
in
it was
school
over
to
with.
actually get it done.
Like that get
Yeah.
21, bro. Then you gotta
You gotta get a GED.
See, I ain't know 21, but dang, that's crazy.
like 20.
But I know too many people like that y'all didn't graduate high school because of an exam. But no, I can say like I'm one of the people like, bro, I didn't pass the history exam until my senior year, that fall of my senior year. You know, you get 2 times take of the year. So I ain't passed the history one
I'm
till
glad you did, to be honest with you.
man,
It's called an
bruh.
Yeah, but
ASVAB or something like that.
Bruh.
Yeah,
correct.
ASVAB for us, like when you.
I took the ASVAB too. I did pretty straight on the
that's
ASVAB, but
what
get what they
the
tried to do? Give me infantry. I wasn't going. I knew I ain't care for this country enough to do nothing like that.
I don't want to be successful at that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's too many people out here. I got PTSD over here. I didn't have to go over there and get it.
And we don't need that.
You know what I'm saying? I've been through everything somebody in the military been through, so I'm alright. Shit.
We finna get on up out of here. Before we go, man, tell everybody where they can find you at, man. You want to go first? Go ahead, bro.
Man, I'm Paperman, man. Make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms. PAPERMANN. Follow my alternate page, Highway 80 Paper, HWY80PAPR. New music on the way, new videos on the way, new hosting on the way, new modeling on the way. Make sure you tune in and whatever everything I got on artists. I got a showcase coming up on September 14th. Rise of the Sneaker Culture 2.0, man. I'm hosting. Getting paid to host, man, you know what I'm saying? Situations like that, something I put under my persona, we getting paid to do that. Artists can tap in, vendors can tap in. $25 off for vendors if you use promo code Paperman. Y'all heard it here first. Anybody else, you get free general admission if you follow me and all the sponsors. I'm gonna make a post about that later on tonight/tomorrow. Just make sure y'all tap in to the page. You see everything I got going on. Hey, you never know. Just tap in with me. I might have an opportunity for you.
Y'all heard it first. I would love exclusive drops. Go ahead.
Man, it's your boy Squirt Alert, you know what I'm saying? AKA Scott's my name, and they call me Lil Daddy, for real. You can find me on Instagram at Scott's My Name 1. You can find me on Facebook at The Government D'Antonio Scott. And you can also follow my artist page, too, Squirt Alert, on Facebook. Yeah, you can also look forward to me being in a upcoming movie that's coming out, you know what I'm saying? But it's called The Last Score, Final Score, one of them, but, you know, stay tuned. You also can find me in a movie on Tubi called Bosses. Check that out, man. 404 Productions, man. Shouts out to Fred, you know what I'm talking about? My kinfolk. Also, man, at that Sneaker Culture, you'll probably see me hit the stage, you know what I'm talking about? Ain't no telling, but you might, you feel me? That Sneaker Culture, yeah. And also, man, check out that Shrew. Shrew Life coming for real, bro. Strategic, hungry, all you want to fit, you know what I'm saying? Get at me, bro, for real. I can make it happen for you. Just get at me, you know? The business side of that coming. But other than that, you know, stay tuned to this Out the Way podcast, man. And, you know, and rock with us. Rock with us.
Heard that. Hey, what's going on, man? The culinary artist known as Pollo Poppy, Mr. Miller, Nick Miller. Call me any of those. Don't call me too much else. Hey, but nah, man. Instagram Pollo Poppy.gnf. That's POLLOPAPI.gnf. Man, it's been said with my brothers out here, artistry, music on the way, business ventures. Check out the Basement Boys Art Gallery on Instagram as well. That's at DA, the word basement, and then boys with a Z, at DA, the word basement, boys with a Z. Man, art gallery, date night, man, painting sips, Tufton rug making classes, private event space. That's downtown Huntsville off Clinton and Jefferson, in the Clinton Storage Building. If you haven't seen it, you need to come see it. You're looking for something to do, that's something you should come do. Bring your friends, bring your crew. I ain't gonna rap to you right now, but you know, I ain't gonna cap to you right now. So yeah, that's a little commercial. But yeah, man, Out the Way podcast. There's a lot going on.
That's us.
Trying to tell you.
Yeah, that's us.
And I'm the last but not least, Indigo. You already know. INDIGO. I'm a living, breathing, walking example of the third eye in the flesh. I choose to be this person, you know, humanitarian in nature. The website's coming back up. I hate to keep saying it, but, you know, I'm gonna find a way to get focused one of these days. Slowly but surely, yeah, because the website is where you can send everybody to once you get all the information. But you can find me on all social platforms at Indigo Kid 87, from Facebook to Instagram, TikTok as well. TikTok's where all the bar stuff is finna go. So y'all watch out. Y'all know I've been a mixologist. I've been a mixologist for about 13 years. So let's go get these drinks going. You know, my favorite is bourbon. I make a lot of old fashioned, but coming real soon. Clothing brand. I got new vendors I'm working with, so I'm definitely excited. Nick's actually helping me out with some of the logos. I love working with different people. So let's go out here and start supporting each other. You can catch me on the Pop-Up Podcast as well, which is coming back to highlight exclusively, should I say, entrepreneurs. You got an EIN number, specifically a LLC. Like we're trying to highlight your business. If you're here in the 256, we're Indigo Management. All right, that's the umbrella company that I have, which is going to have Indigo Kid, the clothing brand, and Indigo Media, which is what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Anything that's got to do with that camera. All right. I'm Indigo. This paper, Squirt, my boy Nick Miller. We out and we. That's just so funny. Oh, we gonna tow the water. Hey, and I think we should always end with this too. And we are out. We gonna say out the way at the same time. We is out the way.